If you're planning to come to Bangkok, then you are in the right place. In today's video, I'm going to share every single things that you need to know before planning your visit to Bangkok. We're going to cover when is the best time to come to Bangkok, where are the best area to stay, and the activities that you don't want to miss while you're in Bangkok. So Bangkok is definitely one of the places that you shouldn't miss while you're in Thailand or when you're in Southeast Asia. It's the capital city of Thailand, so it's very bustling. It offers a diverse experience. They have amazing street food, beautiful temples, and a lot of modern shopping malls. It's basically a mix of cultural heritage and modern lifestyle. So first thing first that you want to figure out is when is the best time to come to Bangkok. And like the other part of Thailand, it is best to come during the dry season, which goes from November to February. The weather from November to February are typically cooler and less humid. And if you come during November, then you might experience Loi Krathong or the Lantern Festival here in Thailand. This is one of the most vibrant festival in Thailand because during this time of the year, people usually put on lantern, either they fly a lantern or the floating lantern on the river. So it's amazing to see people get around together to celebrate this culture. Another famous festival in Thailand in general is called Songkran. This is technically the Thai New Year where you'll see the streets is filled with people with their water gun, and yeah, it's the water festival. But this festival is usually happening during April. So if you want to experience this, I would say like come to Thailand during March or April, and usually after the New Year's, that's when the rainy season will start. So typically you want to avoid from May to October, which is usually very humid, but also this is also the rainy season. So it is most likely will rain during the days. Now in terms of accommodation or where to stay, there's so many different areas in Bangkok that you can choose based on your preference. So here, for example, the most popular area is Sukhumvit area. This is more of a trendy, bustling area that's filled with a lot of restaurants, malls, and this is great for expats who want to experience more of the modern life of Bangkok. Now next is Siam area. This is practically the shopping hub. You'll get to see like Siam Paragon, Central World, which is like one of the best malls here in Bangkok. So I would say if you're an expat, you'll probably enjoy more living in the Sukhumvit area or Siam area. Now if you want to immerse yourself in more of the cultural side, then you have to visit the Old Town area. It is close to iconic attractions like the Grand Palace, Wat Po, or the iconic Khao San Road. So this is very ideal for a first timer who are visiting Bangkok. Khao San Road is probably the most affordable place to find an accommodation in Bangkok. So most of the time it's filled with hostels for backpackers, so it can get very affordable. They also have a lot of street food to pick from in Khao San Road. The next area is Silom and Sathorn. This is basically the business district in Bangkok. So this is where you can find the luxury hotel, fine dining restaurants. But one thing that I noticed, they also have a very green area which I really enjoy, and it's very close to Lumpini Park. It is more quiet than Sukhumvit, so if it's something that you're looking for, then this might be the best option. Last but not least, I have to mention this area. It's called Ari. So it is an up and coming neighborhood. It's known for the cafe, chill vibes, and local eateries. So this area has become more popular for younger people and also digital nomad who are looking for more of a laid-back experience. And it's so easy to find great accommodation here in Bangkok, and the most common app to use is Booking.com and also Airbnb. Although you want to pay attention, if you're only staying in Thailand for less than a month, I would say it's probably best to just book from Booking.com, because with Airbnb, they kind of have a regulation for the apartment here in Bangkok that if you book from Airbnb, you need to stay for at least 30 days or a month. And renting an Airbnb that doesn't have a hotel license for less than 30 days is actually illegal here in Thailand. So that's it for accommodation. Let's move to the next important thing, which is the transportation here in Bangkok. So if you're coming to Bangkok, you want to make sure you have these two apps ready. The first one is Grab and the second one is Bolt. Basically, this is the apps that you use for booking the ride, like a car ride, bike ride, and with Grab you can even order a takeout. In terms of which one to use, I would say like Bolt usually have a cheaper price, but that's not always the case. So if you want to find a better deals, you can check both apps. And Bangkok also has a really good public transportation. They have a BTS SkyTrain, the MRT, so it is very efficient to getting around the city. Now this is one way of transportation that I think you need to try when you're in Bangkok, which is a tuk-tuk ride. So if you don't know about tuk-tuk, it's a traditional transportation system that have been in Thailand for years, and before people used to travel from one place to the other place using tuk-tuk. But nowadays, it is more like a tourist attraction. Honestly, I don't see a lot of locals using tuk-tuk. It's mostly targeted towards foreigners, and it was actually a really fun experience. Tuk-tuk, they kind of take it to a different level. They usually have neon lights on the ride, and they play like loud music. Now, one thing that you might realize about Bangkok is it's surrounded by river, so they also have like a boat taxi around the city. It is very convenient as well, and it is a good way to enjoy like a different side of Bangkok with the boat taxi. Now, no matter which method of transportation that you prefer, I think it's always important to get a travel insurance, especially when you're traveling to Southeast Asia countries like Thailand. The reason is you don't want to deal with the headache about your safety when you're traveling. And that's why I always recommend to equip yourself with a reliable travel health insurance. If you want to know, the one that I use is called Safety Wings, and I talk about it a couple times before in my channel. And the reason why I chose Safety Wings is because it is so far the most reliable travel health insurance that I've encountered. Instead of getting a yearly health insurance, I prefer to do a monthly subscription. And with Safety Wings, you can do that. They have a global coverage, which means you're protected no matter where you're traveling to, and a simple claim process. You know, the last thing you want to deal with if you got into an accident is claiming the insurance, and they make the process a lot smoother compared to other health insurance out there. But if you want to check out more about Safety Wings, I have a link down below that you can check out to get some discount. Now let's talk about the payment system here in Bangkok. The most common used payment system here is the QR scan. So basically, if you have a local Thai account, or this is also one thing that I just found out, you can also use it with other Southeast Asian bank. So if you're coming from Indonesia or Malaysia, Singapore, you can check if your bank has a QR code, like a QRIS that works here, because from my experience, it's been working pretty well. But besides of that, you can easily just use your credit card. Most credit cards are accepted here in Bangkok, or you can also withdraw cash. Apple Pay is also one of the alternatives that you can use here in Bangkok. The thing that you want to pay attention to when you withdraw money here at the ATM is they have a higher withdrawal fee, at least compared to like other places that I've traveled to. So here, to withdraw some cash from the ATM, it costs 150 to 220 Thai baht. Now let's talk about SIM card, because this is also one thing that's very important that you need to get when you're coming to Thailand. If you're only traveling for a couple days or couple weeks in Thailand, you can opt for an eSIM. Basically, you can just like find a reliable eSIM company and you can just buy a package. That way you don't have to get a Thai SIM card. But if you want to get a Thai SIM card, then the two providers that I would recommend are DTAC and Ace. These two providers, from my experience, has the best connection all around Thailand. Now, if you can, you want to avoid getting the SIM card at the airports because they definitely charge a lot more than it should be. I got mine at the shopping mall after I get out from the airport, and the price can be 50% lower. Now let's talk about activities that you can do here in Bangkok. I don't even know where to start because there's unlimited options for things that you can do in Bangkok. Whether you're someone who's into historical things, or if you're a foodie, if you want to do more shopping, bar hopping, or if you want to enjoy a more nature stuff. But let's start with some of the most, which is visiting the iconic temples here in Bangkok. So I would say you definitely have to check out Wat Arun, Wat Po, which is the reclining Buddha, and the Grand Palace. So here you can really like immerse yourself with the culture in Thailand, and yeah, you can learn about the history at the same time. In Wat Arun, you can also take it to another level if you want to immerse yourself in the culture by renting their traditional Thai clothes. And I saw a lot of tourists are doing that, so they're dressed in the traditional clothes, went inside the temple, and yeah, take some photos inside as well. Next thing is to visiting the night market or the weekend market in Bangkok. So all around Thailand, I guess they always have an amazing night market. This is where you can find souvenirs, street food, and yeah, basically a lot of things that you might want to find in Thailand. But when you're in Bangkok, you definitely don't want to miss Chak to Chak weekend market. This is probably the biggest market out there in Thailand. I went there the beginning of this year and it was huge. Like, I think we spent around like 4 hours and it hasn't covered the entire area. So you might want to spend all day in Chak to Chak market. Here you can find basically everything you're looking for, from souvenirs, food, dessert. They even sell a traditional Thai medicine. So yeah, it covers everything. This is a new thing that I just did in Bangkok, and is to watch a Muay Thai fight. We went to Raja Damnern Muay Thai Stadium. I hope I'm pronouncing it right, but I'll put the name over here. But it definitely took the experience to a different level. It's like a big stadium and you watch the professional fighters fight, and it's also very interactive, so it was very fun. So either you go to watch a Muay Thai show or even take a Muay Thai class here in Bangkok. It's gonna be a really cool experience. Next is to visit the Manahakon Skywalk. This is basically the tallest building in Bangkok, and you'll get to see the view of the entire city. They have this glass bridge that you can walk on if you're not afraid of the height, and I would recommend to go during the sunset hours so it's not too hot and you'll get the best view. After all the exploring, you definitely want to treat yourself with a Thai massage. I usually just go to the small vendors here in Bangkok, but last time I actually went to this one spa, and it's totally worth it because it took the whole experience into another level. The spa that I went to was called Bawa Spa, and inside you can see the entire place is decorated with Thai style interior. They make their own scrub, oil, even pillow spray, and the entire experience was really relaxing. And after that, they even give you a mango sticky rice to finish the treatment with. If you wanna experience more of the bustling vibe of Bangkok, then you probably wanna check out Khao San Road. This is very popular among the backpackers because, like what I mentioned before, in Khao San Road you can also find a lot of hostels, but it offers more of a vibrant nightlife, and yeah, if you want to party in a more affordable way, and they also have a lot of street vendors. Like what I said, Bangkok offers a lot of nightlife activity. That's why you can find a lot of sky bars here around Bangkok. I personally don't have a lot of experience with this because I don't usually go to bar and stuff, but from what I heard, it can be pretty fun as well, especially if you want to enjoy a couple drinks or like hang out with friends. Then there's tons of sky bars that you can check out here in Bangkok. Now, beside of just exploring in the city, you can also do a weekend getaways. So some of the popular places that you can visit from Bangkok are like Ayutthaya. So Ayutthaya is actually a UNESCO World Heritage Site with ancient temple ruins. It is around an hour from Bangkok by train. So if you want to learn more about the historical side of Thailand, then definitely don't miss out this place. Next one is Kanchanaburi. So this place is famous for the bridge over the River Kwai. It has like World War II history. But besides of the historical aspect, Kanchanaburi also has beautiful waterfalls. This is where they have the famous Erawan waterfalls, and I heard it's one of the best waterfall here in Thailand. So this is ideal for a nature and historical enthusiast. You can also check out the train and the floating market. So the train market is called Mae Klong Railway Market. It's also called the life risking market because all the stalls are kind of attached to the railway. So here you can find like the fruit, vegetable vendors just selling their produce right next to the railway, and when the train is passing they just have to squeeze a little bit in. Now I can go on and on about like other things or places that you have to visit in Bangkok, but I have it all on my previous video, so if you're interested you can check out that video as well. But that's it for this video. If you enjoyed the video so far, don't forget to click the like button and also subscribe to this channel. If you have any questions about Bangkok, you can let me know in the comment section down below. And that's it for today's video. I will see you on my next one. Bye!